So that was really cool and stuff, guys. Some other things that we got to do that you heard us at one point where we were really, really out of breath. That was because we went up to the front of the line, and this is the coolest part. When you work lines and stuff like that at a haunted house, you really get to go in there and you get to like talk to people and stuff like that. And there was another gentleman that was also up there who had, his head was, bald or whatever. Gosh, he had something going on with his jaw and he had like an axe.
Looked like
or
something off Mad Max. But
yeah.
grungy like that look.
He was really good too. He was also there with the lady that I'm not for sure if she was a bat. Is that what she was, Ashley? The one that I'm like,
I don't know. It looked like her face was ripped off. Like
it was awesome, and it was juicy. Like later on, my mic, because I was talking to her, it was like juicy. Like her stuff had got on it. And I thought that was so cool. Moist. That's the word for the day, people. Moist. So then also when we went up there, we got to like hype up the crowd a little bit, and it was just really, really good. And you didn't get that on this interview, but Troy, who is a resident Ghostbuster there, and he literally dresses out in the whole Ghostbuster costume. I asked him what he thought of Major Grams when he thought of it. And he said, well, I'm not for sure. And then he said, well, I'll tell you what I think of it, family. And that's true. They're like, I mean, they run like a big family and stuff like that. And it's just, they actually take the whole place and they got, we're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to give you a couple more clips. But we're going to talk in a little bit and tell you about the haunted house. We're going to go through and we're going to get screams and stuff like that. But I got to be very honest. Me and Ashley was with, we were with these guys, and I have to say, I think that they partaked in a little extracurricular activity before they came, and they were so funny. One time, I'm going to tell this, there was like a laser light. And I turned around and he was doing circles like a hippie behind me. I was like, oh, this all makes sense. But it was so cute. And I was like, oh my gosh, I should have tried that myself. So we're going to talk to you a little bit about that and a little bit after we put some of these clips and stuff like that on, guys. And then me and Ashley, well, I had this really profound experience, which is going to link into our next event that we have coming up. So you hold on, guys. Okay, guys. So tell me, honey, I'm going to go down the line and we're going to give names. Hold on.
Christy.
Dustin. Caleb.
Kelly.
And we hit y'all on the flip side. So now you're on this side. Tell me, how was Major Grams?
It was pretty awesome. I have to give it that.
Heck yeah. What was your favorite part, darling?
The pitch dark room and coming through the birthing canal.
Yes, everybody wants to come out of the birth canal, don't they?
Get back to the home roots, you know.
I hear men love it in there. No, I'm just. I am so dirty. Yeah, you're on a dirty show, honey. What was your favorite one?
I like the chainsaws when they kept like trying to cut my leg off. And
oh my gosh, that's so cool. I'm scared of chainsaws, so I'm like, holy crap, I'll run in a minute. I'm a big lady, but I can move fast. Oh yeah. Okay, Snapchatter, what's up?
I like the chainsaws the best.
The chainsaws the best? Is that in there mostly, in the bar?
Yeah.
So that's
great, yeah.
Heck yeah.
The spiders hate spiders, so that I was like, arachnophobia all over.
I know.
Clowns. The
clowns.
Yeah.
Especially since everybody's hunting clowns right now.
Yeah, that was the scariest.
Oh my gosh. Tell me, darling, what's yours?
My favorite part was just all the people.
They go crazy, don't they?
They go crazy. They're in excellent hiding places.
Yes.
They made me scream a few times.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They did an awesome job.
You know, the scariest part about anything that I go through is the anticipation.
Yes.
I'm like, oh God, they're going to get me, and I'm just freaking out before they can get me.
Yes.
Okay, darling, so if you had to rate this haunt from 1 to 10, what would you give it?
Can y'all help me out?
I'm going to go to the
10.
There you go. Good, solid 10. Snapchatter.
11.
Oh, right. That's what's up.
15.
Oh, you're Bob Barker and them. That's right.
And see, I'm hard to scare, so okay. I would rate it probably about a 9.
But that's good because you're all
good.
hard to scare. I love it.
Because I go in, rapping and stuff like.
Give it to me, girl. Give it to me.
It's like pulling some Rob Zombie out.
Okay, so if we were walking through, tell me right now. So we're walking through.
Yeah.
And you see somebody scary, you just chilling. Give it to me.
I'd be like, can't touch this. No,
I love it. That lets them know what's up. You're coming through. I love it. what we are here right now. This is a momentous moment because normally I have one Burton brother, but not two at once. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, and this one is growing a fire red flavor saver. Is that not right?
That is correct.
So, I call your brother Big Sexy because look at all that over there.
Will you see something behind him?
Okay. So tell me, what did you see tonight, Cody?
A bunch of scary shit.
What was your favorite scary shit?
Probably the guy told him suicide wasn't the way.
Did he have anything wrong with his head, Cody?
Yes, he did. He was bleeding profusely out of his forehead.
I like the word of profuse. I do like that.
That's a good word.
What's your name, baby?
Howie.
Howard or Howie?
Howard.
Like Howard the Duck?
Howard.
Yeah.
Okay. You're proud of that, aren't you, darling? So how did you like this haunt?
I liked it.
You like it a lot?
Yeah.
1 to 10.
About an 8.
And would you come back?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was your scariest part?
That one guy around the corner did get me because I was looking back in the other corner.
So you just heard some of the live interviews, and I thought that was so cool. There's a couple things I want to point out about this. One, the Snapchat boy. I called him Snapchat because this is the cutest thing ever. This is a little behind the scenes. When they came up, I talked to them on the way in. When we went down and did a Facebook Live and stuff like that we were doing a live feed from. I talked to him and I said, well, I want to talk to you on the way back out. And when they came over, he was so cute. The boy was. He was like, I was Snapchatting with this girl, and she said she was going to meet me here at the gate. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah. And it was just so sweet. And I was like, well, she missed out, buddy. And he's like, yeah. Well, actually, what I said, tell her what she missed out on. And he's like, well, a whole bunch of nothing. That's or something like that. It was the cutest thing ever. But it was just, and that's what I'm talking about. Even hookups happened at Major Graham's. Like they were over there, trying to get him a Snapchat honey on the side, which I thought was adorable. And then just the mom had the best tattoos ever on her 2 fingers. And it said, it is what it is. And we're going to post those pictures also. And then of course, Cody's brother comes over.
Hunter's brother.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Well, hey, it is Cody's brother if it's Hunter. And it's Hunter's brother if it's Cody. See? But anyway, so then Cody and a gaggle of his friends came over, and it was just really fun. It's always a good time when those guys show up. And they had some extra friends and stuff with them, a beautiful young lady with them, and we just got to talk to them and stuff like that. We just picked some clips tonight because we wanted to talk to you a lot about the haunt. We want people to understand, because when we go on behalf of Paranormal Party. And yes, it's a little crazy here and there, but we take in all these little extra things that they do. Like, do you know, for instance, Ashley, what was the coolest thing that you learned when we were at Major Graham's? Because you said, oh my gosh, they have one of these.
Oh shit, I don't remember now. Like that they have the laser, the DJ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Up top of the barn. And that's when you come in to get your pictures and stuff taken, which is so cool because you can get your pictures taken inside of a coffin, people, which is awesome. And then some other little things and stuff like that. Up top of that, they actually have a DJ. And he's spinning tunes all night, man. Sometimes we just couldn't keep Hunter from dancing, could we?
He was. He got that cider and he's over there stomping his foot.
I know. I mean, he gives it. Heck, he could tear up a floor, man. He just keeps it stomping.
He ain't talking shit. He's dancing like shit.
So that was really cool and stuff like that. So we really appreciate them letting us come out. Now, let's talk to you about the consistency of the haunt. One thing, we're going to go between me and Ashley and tell what our favorite part was, and then we're going to tell you why we think that this haunt stands out amongst other haunts, which, don't get me wrong, we love all of our haunts, but we're going to tell you one unique thing about each haunt so you can decide as a person which haunt would be good for you. Now, my favorite part, gosh, that's hard, isn't it? It was so good, wasn't it?
I think they all have something different. Like, I don't know what my favorite part is because it was all really good. But the one thing that Major Graham's has on the other ones is they have a lot of land. So they can actually spread it out and they can build like bigger stuff and different things. And they can really manipulate everything to they're liking like that.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Oh my gosh, guys, they built a whole town. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but we knew this place, like I said, and it's cool for us to go back there and visit each time, because when we do, they literally, it's like they up their game every time. It's not like a stagnant, and it's not this and that and the other. It is that they up this game every time. So you got to understand, they started off with a mansion and barn. And they put in like a little, I remember the first time they actually had like a fortune teller down there. And then they had like the clown's room. Then they got the clown's room and then something else. Then they got the salad. It's just so many things. And then they built the town and the walk. Oh my gosh, guys. If you go down there, it looks like something out of a Hollywood set. They were playing like Rocky Top. I just wanted to flatfoot, actually. I really did.
It was like we were in the Old West, man.
I know. I was like, man, these are my people. This is where I need to stay. Just put me right here in this rocking chair.
Just sit down with them.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Family reunion.
So it's the size of it. I think that's what gets you. For the price that you pay, it's the size, guys. I mean, that thing goes on, and you better have you some walking shoes on. Don't wear no high heels.
Now, don't stop listening to us for all the other haunts, because they got special stuff, too.
I know. So we're going to be telling you about that. But this is what makes Major Grahams, other than all the other aspects of their haunt. But this is the one that stands out to us, okay? And they're really a top-notch haunt. But anyway, so me and Ashley are going through, and we start out with 2 ladies with us. And it was hilarious because them ladies only made it to the mansion portion. And you've got like 3 to 4 more portions, 4 or 5, I don't know. It just kept going. And they didn't make, and we turned around, we said, ladies, where are you going? They're like, we're out of here, and took off across the yard. They wouldn't even come out of the one mansion part. I mean, they were just like, I don't know what they were doing. The girl had her mama with her, and she was
thought
gone.
They had to go pee. I don't know.
They were out.
Mama kept on trying to fight people.
Did she?
She was like, I can't get her to stop trying to punch people.
Oh, I do remember the daughter said, Mama, don't hit him. So that was kind of cool because me and Ashley were like in the mix of that. I didn't really know, like I tried to talk to them. What they heard was paranormal instead of, oh, these ladies are the paranormal party. And the first thing they said to us when we got behind them in line, they were like, we need a man to hold on to. And they were just saying stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, just joking with them. And then we went to, then when we were standing up there, they happened to mention those are the paranormal party ladies, like the workers, because they've got that. I'm telling you guys, they've got it like a well-oiled machine. There are different people, different places, and you got to have certain things to get in those. I mean, it's really cool. And all good haunts have it like that. We just pick up on that because we have been in the haunting business. But if you go to a haunt and it's really good, that's because it's a well-oiled machine, plain and simple. But it was funny because the ladies then turned around and said, y'all are into paranormal? And then they were like, oh crap, we're going to be in this paranormal thing too. And I think they got scared. And when we would go through, I was trying to wait with one of them, and I had one of the most profound experiences as a paranormal investigator in this one part of the mansion. So as we're standing, or the quarters, as we're standing there, I said to them, would you like for me to tell you the real story here? And they were like, no. I mean, they were like, oh no. And I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to offer. I mean, and they were just, it was, oh, I know my favorite part now. Okay. I'm going to tell you this, but I don't want anyone to, I don't want to give away too much. That's my problem. My thing is, how do I put this? There is something that came out at me that blew my mind. I mean, like you're looking at something and it looks like a solid surface and it's not. And this whole thing came out. And that's all I'm telling you. It's in the mansion. And that blew my mind because I've never seen that before. And just a heads up, guys. I'm just telling you that was my favorite part. You know what I'm talking about, right, Ash?
I don't know. I think There was this one that really scared me because I had